Hello there, and of course, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, or Happy Kwanzaa, whatever applies to you if you're celebrating. And welcome to a report on Welsh politics of the week. The latest provisional figures show Welsh goods exporters have demonstrated significant resilience amid ongoing challenges in the global trading environment, from the war in Ukraine to currency instability and the increased cost of shipping and energy. Inspiring businesses to take up exporting where it is right for them has proved to be a key part of this. The Welsh Government's Export Exemplars campaign highlights successful exporters, while intensive support is available to businesses with the potential to trade internationally via the new Exported program. Trade missions and exhibitions in markets across North America, Europe, the Middle East, and Asia have also enabled companies to meet potential customers in person, while Wales' success in qualifying for the Men's FIFA World Cup provided a platform to celebrate and promote Welsh exporters across the globe. Online support has also been enhanced through the Export Hub, a digital platform hosted by Business Wales that offers companies access to a comprehensive resource of expert export information. Among the Welsh companies to have enjoyed recent export success thanks to Welsh Government trade support are Bridgend-based firms TBD Owen Holland Limited and Spectrum Technologies Limited. Spectrum developed technology which helped NASA launch the most powerful space rocket in history, the Artemis 1, in November, in a bid to return mankind to the moon for the first time in 50 years. Spectrum typically exports over 95% of its output annually and is the world market leader in the development, manufacture, and supply of specialist UV laser wire marking equipment to the global aerospace industry. As part of the cooperation agreement with Plaid Cymru, universal primary free school meals now allow an extra 45,000 primary school children to have the option of a free school meal. All primary school children and more than 6,000 nursery-age pupils attending a maintained school will be eligible for free school meals by 2024. It's estimated nearly 66,000 extra pupils will be fed in the first year of rollout. £260 million has been committed to implement the program. This includes an additional £60 million capital funding for local authorities to invest in improvements to school kitchen facilities, including purchasing equipment and updating digital systems. Rollout started at the beginning of the autumn term, with reception children receiving the first free meals. Year 1 and 2 pupils are now also starting to benefit from the scheme. Aimed at young people aged 13 to 16, up to 35 schools from across Wales will take part in the new Unions and the World of Work program. Schools' collaborations with businesses are already providing learners with opportunities to learn about work and employment, developing the skills required by employers, and to raise the aspirations of all learners in considering the full range of opportunities available to them. In this new program, the Welsh Government has worked with the Wales Trade Union Congress, or Wales TUC, to highlight themes including workers' rights and equalities, healthy working environments, and the role of the unions. The Minister for Education, Jeremy Miles, and Deputy Minister for Social Partnership, Hannah Blythen, and Savannah Tash, Wales TUC General Secretary, visit Nkellon Comprehensive to see the new project getting underway. Rolls-Royce SMRs considered over 100 sites across the UK. The heavy pressure vessels, or HPV factory, will support the production of first-of-a-kind SMRs in the UK, with additional potential for worldwide export, and that from Wales. The final decision on its locations to be taken in the new year. The Welsh Government is committed to developing a low-carbon economy, and the nuclear sector is seen as key to this ambition. The sector offers significant economic development opportunities, as well as contributing to efforts to achieve net zero emissions by 2050. The vision for nuclear is focused around investment in place, supporting the supply chain and the development of key skills. Sheep scab is one of the major disease risks for the sheep industry and can be spread through failures of biosecurity, complex movement patterns, and the mixing of sheep on and off farms, such as through common grazing. The aims and objectives of a project awarded to colleague Sergar are to improve animal health and welfare standards by supporting industry to eradicate sheep scab from Wales now. Mothers-to-be will be able to access their records as well as receiving timely messages to help ensure a healthy pregnancy. Currently, all the health boards in Wales use different systems, both digital and paper-based. Creating one digital system for the whole of Wales will allow all the various professionals involved in care to share vital information more quickly, which could help reduce potential complications and ensure safe, effective, seamless care. Health Minister Elnett Morgan said the Welsh Government will be investing £7 million to develop the new system, which will be rolled out across the whole of Wales in the next 2 to 3 years. A new online food procurement resource, Buying Food Fit for the Future, is part of wider Welsh Government plans to support Wales' everyday local economies. Estimates suggest the foundational economy accounts for 4 in 10 jobs and £1 in every 3 that is spent in Wales. Food is a crucial foundational economy sector which has faced and is still facing many changes following Brexit, also the corona pandemic, and more recently the war in Ukraine and rising energy and fuel bills. Public sector procurement has an important role in helping address these challenges and relocalizing food chains, maximizing self-sufficiency and resilience. The new legal guidance in the online resource clarifies what can be included in food tenders whilst remaining compliant with procurement rules to maximize opportunities for local food producers and suppliers. Public sector food procurement in Wales is worth approximately £84.7 million per annum, with local government and NHS Wales together accounting for more than 80% of that. Public sector purchasing from Welsh companies account for 58% of overall spend, and food of Welsh origin accounts for 23%. The universal provision of free school meals and the commitment on it, ensuring that all primary school children in Wales will get free school meals by 2024, presents real opportunity for a major step change in policy and practice to transform the food system and address the disconnects within it. Collaborative working, data sharing, and building strong ethical relationships between all the players throughout the food system will be key. The minister recently visited Gower View Foods at Crosshand Foods Park in Carmarthenshire, who are known as the UK's #1 independent butter packer, packing butter for most of the UK and Europe's leading brands. The minister also met with Ferrari Coffee in Bridgend. These producers are looking forward to the new guide, which will encourage more Welsh food and drinks to be used in the public sector. One primary aim is to establish a level playing field for all visitor accommodation businesses operating in this sector. The concern around the lack of a level playing field has been a long-standing area of discussion, with concerns certain parts of the sector do not meet or comply with their statutory obligations. The Welsh Government's cooperation agreement with Plaid Cymru commits to a statutory licensing scheme for holiday lets as part of a package of measures to address the negative impact second homes and short-term holiday lets can have on the availability and affordability of housing for local people in their communities. A statutory licensing scheme could provide the mechanism to address concerns on compliance, provide a comprehensive database of exactly who is operating in the industry, as it is currently not possible to determine how many visitor accommodation businesses there are in Wales or in any given community, or be a valuable tool in understanding the scale and nature of the sector. The step-down service will support people to return to their communities when they no longer need treatment in hospital, but may require more time, support, and specialist care. Care at home services are also being boosted to enable more people to return to their own home. An extra 508 beds in community care packages have been confirmed by local health boards and local authorities so far, with many more currently being negotiated. They are being provided by funding from the Welsh Government's Regional Integration Fund and local authorities and health boards' own resources. The Welsh Government this week also announced an extra £70 million to ensure social care workers in Wales will receive the real living wage. This is part of wider efforts to recruit and retain social care workers and strengthen the sector to help support NHS as it faces one of its toughest winters. And I'll see you in my next video. I'll be back.